And welcome back to Maple Valley High School, as we're not quite set for the pregame quite yet, as it is senior and parent night tonight here at Maple Valley High School for the Raiders volleyball team. So we'll have that presentation that's about to get underway here shortly. So we'll have that, and then we'll get into our pregame coverage tonight as Maple River taking on Tri-State. That is coming up on yourliveevent.com.
service line in a long time as a hit comes, and it should stay in bounds, and it does.
The serve, dug out by Bishop. This to the middle, and slamming one home.
Serves over, dug out by Brodzinski. Jones now an attack by Dylan Miller, killed good.
And free ball to the crossover. Eilertson will get the pass for Hawley, set up left side. Rusted down with a kill. Set it up, Bostena left side. Big kill blocked at the net. Kept alive by the Greyhounds.
So Jones setting across court. Here's Sip with a right-handed kill. The attempt is in.
And a serve goes to Kiera Johnson, a libero, but mishandles it. It's an ace.
Jensen Richmond to Crockett. Crockett able to get it over. This one comes to the middle again. Culp gets the kill.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And a good Monday night. Welcome to another edition of High School Volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com. Regular season finale tonight as the Maple River Raiders on senior night hosting the Tri-State Tigers, with the 6th seed in the Region 1 volleyball tournament up for grabs tonight for this Maple River Raiders volleyball team. Thanks for joining us on our Irie Insurance pregame show. Visit them online at irieins.com to cover all your insurance needs. Maple River comes into this match 4-6 in Region 1, 12-18 overall. Season ended right this moment. They'd be the 6th seed in the Region 1 volleyball tournament, which means the 6th seed would host the 11th seed. The Tri-State Tigers have locked in their seeding in Region 1. They are 1-9 in the region, 11-16 overall this season. So Tri-State, who has been improving as of late, and we'll look at their schedule coming up here in just a little bit, but they know where they're going to be come Friday night when the play-in rounds of the Region 1 tournament begin. They will be playing against that 5 seed, which is locked in at Wyndmere-Lidgerwood. So they'll be at Wyndmere-Lidgerwood for sure, regardless of what happens tonight when the play-in round begins on Friday night. Well, Maple River right now in the position to be either the 6th or 7th seed coming up in the Region 1 volleyball tournament, which again begins on Friday. Let's step aside here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. More coming your way next. It's High School Volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada, just traded an MT845C Challenger tractor with PTO and a versatile 485 with 900 duals, 12x4 transmission, now new lower priced at $119,900. Ziegler Ag Equipment is your Woods dealer. Visit with Chuck and Neil for Woods mowers. Ziegler Ag Equipment keeps you on the cutting edge of ag technology. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada, 218-784-2961.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Welcome back here to YourLiveEvent.com, Region 1 Volleyball in our Irie Insurance pregame show. Let's tell you about these two teams as of late, and we will start with the Tri-State Tigers. Tigers, as we mentioned, only one win in region play. That came last week in a 5-set victory against Enderlin. They lost against Sargent County after that, their Region 1 matchup that was played on Thursday. So with just that one Region 1 win, even two, with a tiebreaker going to Richland, should Richland not pick up another win, things will still fall in favor of Tri-State to be the number 12 seed in the Region 1 volleyball tournament that begins on Friday. So not a lot could change there. Well, for the Maple River Raiders, in their last 4 matches, they have gone 2-2, a straight set win over Hankinson, a loss against Hillsborough in 5 sets, a loss against Wyndmere-Lidgerwood, who is seated right above them at number 5. That happened last week in 3 sets. And then on Thursday, a non-region match against Richland. And we'll talk to Craig Poole about that coming up on our pregame show. But that match, a lot of implications, because that potentially is who is going to be here on Friday night to take on the Raiders in the first round of the Region 1 volleyball tournament. Here's how Region 1 looks so far. Some teams have already played There are 11 games this season. Northern Cass has won all 11 in the region. They are the number 1 seed. Central Cass 10-1 is the number 2 seed. Kindred 7-3 is the 3. Oak Grove 7-4 is the 4. Wyndmere Lidgerwood 6-4 in the 5. And then Maple River, Hankinson, Enderlin, Sargent County, Lisbon, Richland have yet to really lock in their seeding, as they've all only played 10 games this season. Maple River 4-6, Hankinson 5-6, Enderlin 3-7, Sargent County 4-7. So I should say Sargent County has played all 11 matches of their Region 1 volleyball schedule already this season. Lisbon has played at 3-8, and then Richland at 2-8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 12. The only thing that is a guarantee right now in the Region 1 volleyball standings. Let's take a break here on Irie Insurance pregame show. Craig Poole, head coach of the Raiders, will join us next when we return.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Harvest is here, and that means we all need to be careful. Hello, this is Bethany Rentz with Irie Insurance. We want to make sure everyone up and down the valley has a safe and successful harvest. Take extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. For more harvest safety tips, go to irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Back on our pregame show, volleyball tonight here at Maple Valley. Maple River in action against Tri-State, final of the regular season. Coach Craig Poole with us. Coach, it's every year seems to always go by fast. Can you believe we're at the final game here of the regular season?
Not really. You know, there's times where it seems like the season will drag through, but then all of a sudden, like you say, you turn around and look, and here you are at your last home game. You got parents' night, you got senior night, and all the other things going on. So hopefully we can keep the girls focused on taking this one down, because if we do, it'll affect our seeding and who we get to play.
I was going to say, looking at the seeding right now, you guys are fighting for a chance to be at home for the first round of the Region 1 volleyball tournament. Had that chance last year, and it came down to late matches in the season. How did that experience, how is that helping you getting ready for tonight against the Tigers?
Well, hopefully it'll help us at least knowing what we need to do, because last year we had a lot of seniors, you know, and we had a lot of the girls that were freshmen were there, you know, to be able to see it and to also experience the heartache of it all too, you know, when things don't go your way. But yeah, hopefully they'll be ready. I still haven't quite got my finger on what gets these guys going yet, but well, hopefully I can find it out soon.
And you're talking about all year when we've talked about the team, you said it's always been a confidence thing for your hitters to know that they can hit, for the defense to be there. We were talking a little bit before getting on air here about your matchup against Northern Cass. As you guys had really good stretches of confidence on against a team like Northern Cass. How have you tried to kind of build on it? And I think maybe more importantly, get the girls themselves to tell each other to build on it.
You know, in practice, we just try to bring ourselves up every time and try to, you know, always stay on and be as supportive as we can, so that becomes second nature during the matches. You know, and with that match against Northern Cass, I mean, that was the most focused I'd seen him. And you know, so verbally you go through it. And then in practice, you make sure that they still have the same intensity when we're trying to go through some of the competitive drills, the 6-on-6 things. We just got to hope that we can find it and execute here tonight.
And looking at your last few matches, you guys have played well. One that stood out to me is you played Richland in a non-region counter, but Richland potentially a team that you can be playing. Richland's gotten better over the last few weeks. Are you keeping that in the back of your mind that maybe that's opponent round one here, the Region 1 tournament?
It really looks like it. I think if we win, that's the way it's going to be. And Richmond kind of scares me because if you get their two big hitters, Mangan and Blake, going, they can make a lot of things happen, and their defense is definitely getting better. They're all young, they've got another 8th grader that plays in middle, but she's another Zark, so she's kind of a bigger girl. She can get up and do some blocking and create some things to happen. We had a tough one with them. We were kind of hot and cold all night long, and then finally the 5th set we were able to kind of get things going, and when the ball came back on our side, we were able to finish it off. So it was hard fought, but a lot of happy faces at the end of it.
A lot going on tonight. Parents' night, senior night. You're honoring a milestone for your team. But let's talk about, first off, the parents, how much they have to do for this program, especially with the new co-op. There's a lot of miles parents put on to support these girls. What can you say about what they've done the last few years?
They've always came and followed the girls. We've got so many girls, and so the playing time with some of them hasn't been quite what they would like. That's kind of the reality of it. But they have been so supportive. They're always putting together the meals for on the road and being there, and so communicative with everything to the coaching staff too. They make sure that their daughters are able to stick around on the away matches to be able to watch and support their team before they take them home. And it's some of them have a long way to go by the time I get back here at 10:30, and some of the girls are getting back at after 12. So it's tough. It's tough for them.
And for the seniors as a whole, what would you say has been maybe one or two defining qualities of what you've had from that class?
We've got a few of them that haven't been playing as much as they'd like, and that's the tough part. But they've always been supportive every day in practice. They realize that it might not be about them, but it's what they can do to make us better. They've kind of fell into that role, and they've relished it. I am going to try and get them all in tonight. We'll see how that all pans out, but they're going to be out there for a little bit at least, and hopefully make it memorable for them. Want the kids when they leave to be able to have some good memories and positive memories about things.
Let's talk about the opponent tonight, the Tri-State Tigers. They're locked in as the last seed in the region. They have one win against Enderlin that came last week, but I don't want to say they don't have anything to play for, anything to lose, because they know this won't affect anything, but they want to get better for that first round of the playoffs. What do you expect out of the Tigers, and what is it going to take to secure your seeding and get that win tonight?
I've looked at some film on them and kind of tried to pick out some things that they do that we might be able to take advantage of. But they're scrappy. That's one of those things. If you're scrappy and you eliminate a lot of the mental mistakes that are potentially there, you can hang in with just about anybody. So I expect them to be able to really push us, and I'm hoping that we can kind of persevere through some of the ups and downs of things and make good things happen, get some good swings on them. They're going to single block us, which I think falls in our favor, but then we got to take advantage of it, so yeah.
All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining us here, and good luck.
Okay, thank you much.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Here it's way more hands-on. The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. You get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
Welcome back to our Irie Insurance pregame show. Visit them online at irieins.com. Region 1 volleyball between the Maple River Raiders and the Tri-State Tigers. Region 1 volleyball coverage begins this Friday on yourliveevent.com. Select Region 1 play-in matches. And then beginning on Monday, a week from today, we'll have every match of the Region 1 volleyball tournament coming to you live from Enderlin. You can see that right here on yourliveevent.com. You can get our schedule there as well. Also, if you miss any games, archived on our website. Follow us on social media as well. We do have some more North Dakota volleyball action coming up tomorrow night, and that'll be West Fargo Cheyenne against West Fargo. EDC volleyball as they enter the final week of their regular season as well, and then it's full-bore playoff volleyball coming up here over the course of the next week. Some playoff football coming up this weekend as well. So see that schedule at yourliveevent.com. Let us take another break here on our Irie Insurance pregame show. We will be back with more.
I'm confident on the stage, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders. As they compete both on and off the field and on the court, you put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated, 701-668-2258, or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with a team from Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou.
The Maple Valley School District is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
The Maple Valley Parents Organization is an organization whose main purpose is to support all Maple Valley student activities and to promote a healthy environment and attitudes for the youth. Their aim is to encourage growth and interest in these areas by supporting them in a sportsmanlike manner. The Maple Valley Parents Organization is open to anyone. If you'd like to become a member or see upcoming events, like their Facebook page by searching Maple Valley Parents Organization on Facebook.
And welcome back to Maple Valley High School. Maple River hosting Tri-State Region 1 Volleyball tonight on YourLiveEvent.com. And we'll send it over to the PA for the announcement of the starting lineups. And that has been the announcement of the starting lineups. That will do it for the Irie Insurance pregame show. First serve coming up when we return. It's high school volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Since 19...
And we are back on YourLiveEvent.com, and the teams are final huddles as they get set to go. Regular season finale for both of these teams. Both of these teams are EDC Region 1 playing round bound beginning this Friday night. Be the 12 against the 5. So the only matchup we know for sure in that playing round will be Tri-State traveling to Wyndmere Lidgerwood. Otherwise, a few other spots are up in the air. One of those, Maple River. So the Raiders know that tonight a big one to get that number 6 seed in the Region 1 volleyball tournament. Checking out the lineups before Kiana Learud will make her way out onto the court. The junior honored before the game for her 1,000th career dig gotten during the Langdon tournament a few weeks back. As Chloe Wetch, one of the seniors honored in the pregame ceremony, will do the first serve as we are ready to go here. Set one underway, and our first serve comes across, bumped on the near side, picked up at the circle, set, through on a hit for Lawrence. Bump set over to the near side. This one comes to Hanig and down for the kill. And Hanig will score the first point of the matchup. It is 1-0 Maple River on our City of Hope scoreboard. So the Raiders scoring first. They were serving first, so they'll keep the ball on their side of the court to start off this next serve. Bumped on the near side, low pass, picked up by Lawrence, sent across the net, dug out by Learud, set to the left side. Hanig hits this one through, went long, untouched. And that will tie the score 1-1 here in the early going. Only one Region 1 win on the record for Tri-State, and that was a 5-setter against Enderlin, and now they're going to reverse it. They're going to say it was tipped. So strike that, 2-0 Raiders lead. I've talked about that Tri-State is going to be where they're at regardless of tonight, but you know that they want momentum going into Friday night against Wyndmere Lidgerwood. As it is Gefsrud to receive the serve, comes near side, hit comes and goes out. That was on a swing for Lawrence, and it is 3-0 on the City of Hope scoreboard to get started here in set number 1. Wetch's serve, bumped on the near side by Gefsrud and sends it over, but it's out of play, and a 4-0 lead to get things rolling in the first set. These Raiders fans playing in their final home regular season game would like the chance to send off their seniors and their parents with a big win tonight, as it's Navratil to receive the serve, cleared across on the hit for Carter, picked up at the circle, will be set to the near side. Hannig the hit, and that came off some hands, but looked like it was going out, then touched by Navratil last second. And that will make it 5-0 Raiders. So they're off to a quick start here on our City of Hope scoreboard, set number 1. Wetch's serve and went long, so that will be a point for Tri-State. The Tigers down 5-1. Callie Gefsrud, the senior will serve, and this one will be received by Leerud. Put right over on the set from Wetch. The defense there to respond. They will tee it up, and it comes through on a big hit for Carter, but the defense responds, and it's cleared across by Leerud. Put across on a shoot set off the hands of Wetch, and that one goes to the back wall. No one's going to get there. 5-2 the score. The score, set 1 on the City of Hope scoreboard, and a service error for Gefsrud makes it 6-2. Haddock serve off the top of the net, and this one was received by Lawrence, cleared across by Gefsrud, received at the other end by Haddock, put across by Wilm. 6-2. Raiders jumped out to an early lead, make that 7-2 on a hitting error, and I believe Callie Gefsrud with the hitting error, 7-2 the score. So Addison Haddock continuing to serve. It'll be an ace as it comes off the hands of Gockler and into the Tri-State bench. 8-2 advantage. Dug out by Navratil. Works his way to the near side, cleared by Lawrence. Set right side. Kaloran will hit this one, and it stays in play, 9-2. Raiders really looking strong here in set 1. 9-2 their lead in the City of Hope scoreboard. Haddock serve received by the libero again, and this time it will hit the post. 10-2. How about that? Raiders coming in strong as Addison Haddock serve sent right over, received by Wetch. Bump set will set it to the near side, and hit comes through for Olsen. Set right back, received by Leerud. Set near side, put over the net by Kaloran. Tri-State will set into a block, and a big point coming for the Raiders, and I believe that was Kaloran on the block. 11-2 the score, and Tri-State wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
11-2, Maple River leads Tri-State on the City of Hope scoreboard, set number 1. Final match of the regular season for both of these teams. A few matches being played throughout the region tonight, and we're not 100% sure where region standings will be come the end of the night tonight. We know 1 through 5 and 12, the only ones that have ever set, as another ace comes from Addison Haddock, so she serves well out of the timeout, and a 10-point advantage for the Maple River Raiders over the Tri-State Tigers. Tigers just one Region 1 win, a 5-setter against Enderlin, and a service error will end that scoring run, makes it 12-3. Leah Carter will serve. And the serve from the junior. Dug by Leerud, set to the left side, threw on a hit from Olsen, and goes long, 12-4 the score. Serve from Carter, bumped in the front of the net, set back to the left side, comes to Kaloran. Kaloran's going to get it over, and a kill for Kaloran. You could see that Wetch and Kaloran weren't exactly on the same page on that set, and they both kind of showed it with the body language, but able to get it through and get it by the defense, as rotating out will be Morgan Wilm. Stepping in will be Irish Richmond. 9-point lead for the Raiders. They've led by as much as 10 here in set 1 against Tri-State. And the serve received by Navratil. Put across on a hit. Pass onto the near side. Bump set will come to Kaloran. She will clear it, and it's tracked down in the corner by Gockler. Shoot set across. Received by Kaloran. Set to the left side. Hit comes through for Satram. And the Tigers unable to get hands on the pass up front, 14-4. And Maple River regains their 10-point lead on the City of Hope scoreboard. Serve from Richmond. Set up to the near side. Lawrence hits it through. Received by Richmond. Bump set. Comes up front. Wetch will get it across. Played by Gesfrud onto the near side. Hit for Lawrence off a block for Kaloran. And she'll pick up another point and another kill. 15-4, 11-point advantage for the Raiders. Serve from Richmond. Dug out. Bump set received by Wetch. Bump set back to the near side. Comes to Kaloran. Doesn't clear the net. And it is 15-5. Kiana Leroux, the libero, will come in. They made another change. Did not see who that change was. I believe that was Satram who checked in, as receiving the serve was Steinke, and that will be an ace in favor of Tri-State. It's Remy Lawrence, by the way, who's serving for the Tigers. 15-6, they trail. Serve near side. Low dig comes from Olsen. Works its way to Satram. Her hit across gets received by Lawrence. Through a hit. Stays in play, and a point for the Tigers. The Tigers on a little run here. They trail 15-7. It's been as much as an 11-point lead for the Maple River Raiders here on the City of Hope scoreboard. The serve, bumped on the near side. Set, comes back to Olsen. Olsen gets it over. Hit a little too strong for Fritz, but the Tigers recover, finally cleared by Gefsrud. Set comes to the left side. Olsen puts it over. Not a lot on the hit, but enough to get a point in a side out and make it 16-7. Wetch will step off the court. Stepping on, Jamie Vavra will come in, one of the seniors on this Raiders team. It's Kaloran serving, and she'll serve up an ace. No, she won't. The defense for the Tigers. They played it off the ceiling. They clear it across and then hit off a block. Bump set comes to the near side, and this one will be cleared for Kaloran. Set right back across. Tracked down by Steinke. Set to the left side, and hit goes long for Brooklyn Olsen. They'll make it 16-8. Tri-State doubled up right now. Kylie Lawrence serving. Serve for Lawrence, an error. 17-8. Steinke out. In will be Addison Hanig. Brooklyn Olsen serving. Olsen serve in the net, service error. (17-9) the score. Ava Fritz to serve for Tri-State. And Maple River has led the entirety of this match as a hit comes off a block, 17-10. The Tigers, or rather the Raiders, jumped out to a 5-0 lead. They lead 17-10 here right now as this serve is on the net. Dugout comes to the near side. Hanig will get it over. Picked up by Gepsrud, and a miscue by Tri-State. Unforced error makes it 18-10. Canalirud will serve. Bumped on the near side. Comes across on the quick set. Lerud there to pick it up. Back to the near side. Put over by Hanig. Set centered up to Carter. And received by Kaloran. That was a hard hit and a hard receive, but the Raiders extend the rally. At the circle. Set to the left side. Hanig's hit down for a kill. Edison Hanig will pick up another kill. 19-10. And Tri-State about to be put into pressure time with Canalirud serving. And a service error makes it 19-11, point inside out for the Tri-State Tigers, and it's Hallie Gockler to serve. Dug in the back row, and an overpass played out of the net, but they're going to call a lift against Tri-State. No, they're going to call a lift against Maple River. That'll make it 19-12. Hit received by Olsen, works his way up front. Hanig will swipe it across. Hit by Lawrence, comes back to the near side. Cleared by Gepsrud, received by Olsen. Set up and put across by Hanig. Picked up by Lawrence. Tri-State looking to go on a run here, and a nice dig by Kaloran. Ball comes back over to Wilm, and Wilm will clear it. Play on the near side, and a good read through the defense for Remy Lawrence. And Tri-State on a run right now. They trail 19-13. Played in the back row, set onto the near side. Able to get the clear is Vavra. Set comes near side. Gepsrud hits it through. Vavra with the dig. Bump comes back to Vavra. Play at the net, and it's off a block. And Maple River will free ball it across its Wilm. 19-13 our score here in set one on the City of Hope scoreboard. Set to Hanig, and Hanig's hit untouched goes long. 19-14. And the serve for Gockler. Played in the back row. Set comes over to Hanig. She will get the clear. Tri-State works to the far side. Hammered through on a hit for Lawrence. And that will make it 19-15. Tri-State Maple River led by 8. That lead now has been cut in half. All of this with Hallie Gockler serving. Hit on the near side. Wasn't clean. Just gets over the net. Tigers will send it through. Sent right back by Vavra. Dugouts by Lawrence. Set comes to the near side. Hit through the defense. Played by Kaloran. Picked up in the back row by Olsen and sent right back across. All the momentum right now in Tri-State's favor. Off the hands of Olsen into the bench. 19-16. Tri-State cuts their deficit to 3, and the Raiders want a timeout. We'll take one as well. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. 19-16. Tri-State was down 19-11. Since then, they have rattled off. Actually, they're down 19-10. They have rattled off 6 straight points. So they're down by 9. They've cut that to 3. Hallie Gockler has been at the service line for a bulk of that run. Looked like Maple River is going to run away with set one, but Tri-State has come roaring back as this is dug out by Gepsrud to the near side. Hanig will put it across. Set onto the near side, and the hit read the runner for Remy Lawrence. And it stayed on the side of Tri-State, and the Tigers were out of hits. So it's 20-16, and back to Chloe Wetch. Maple River looking for the 6th seed in the play-in round of the of the Region 1 tournament. Got EDC on the mind. Region 1 tournament on Friday as it's a kill for Gepsrud. Makes it 20-17. Kelly Gepsrud will come back to serve. Twice Maple River has led by 11, and a service error. 21-18 the score. 21-17 the score. Addison Hanig serving. Picked up at the circle. Put up front, through on a hit, goes long. 22-17. Next serve for Hanig, and an ace. 23-17. Raiders 2 points away from leading from wire to wire here in set one, and double hit called against Tri-State, 24-17. And now the Raiders are serving for a set point as Hanig serve. Dug by Gockler in the back row, put up front. Lawrence threw on the hit. This one received by Wetch. Bump set by Hanig, cleared by Leerud. Picked up in the back row for Tri-State. Up front on a hit, and a kill coming from Aaliyah Carter. And that extends the match an extra point. 24-18 the score. Carter gets the kill, goes back to the line to serve. Tri-State looking for their second Region 1 win of the season, but I think more importantly is momentum heading into Friday's Region 1 tournament as a big swing and a kill for Brie Coloran. 25-18 final score. Set number one goes the way of the Maple River Raiders. They jumped out to a 5-0 lead. They lead wire to wire, and they hang on to take set one 25-18. That is a final on the City of Hope scoreboard. Back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
My roots run deep. I dream of a world where planting a seed can bring forth the food and knowledge our world needs right now. The field is my classroom, and I have the power to make a difference. I am going to feed the world someday.
Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region with the Coaches Show every Wednesday night on YourLiveEvent.com.
Goes deep down the middle, has a man, Soka Porter! Soka Porter to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and taken down there.
We'll dive into the latest stories from North Dakota and Minnesota.
And there's the block by Reese.
That's the Coaches Show with me, Joe Lancello, on YourLiveEvent.com every Wednesday night starting at 7.
25-18 final score in set one. Maple River a 1-set-to-none advantage against the Tri-State Tigers. Maple River trying to secure that 6th seed, and then we do that with a win tonight before Friday's play-in round of the Region 1 tournament. Here's how the region tournaments will pair up. We know that 1, 2, 3, and 4 already a lock. So it will be Northern Cass, Central Cass, Kindred, and Oak Grove all already into the quarterfinal rounds. And then our first play-in, Wyoming Lidger, the 5 seed, will play Tri-State. That is always the higher seed hosting. 8 will play 9, 7 will play 10, 6 will play 11. And if things don't change and they become final in the standings, it will be Maple River against Richland Friday night here at home. We'd have that for you on YourLiveEvent.com as Kiana Leerud will check in to the spot of Brie Coloran. The libero will come out on the court. Coach Poole talked about in the pregame he's going to try to find opportunities to get some of these other seniors who don't see a lot of playing time out here on senior night. Allie Gockler will serve for the Tri-State Tigers. Set number 2 set to get underway here tonight in Tower City. Received by Lee Rude. Set comes to Hanig into a block, sent right back over by Gefsrud. Set this time, and that will work its way over to Satrum for the kill. 1-0 Raiders. They score first for the second straight set. Morgan Wilm will come to the spot of Stella Satrum. And it's Kiana Lee Rude to do the serving, and a service error in 1-1. We are tied. Did not have a tie in set 1. It was 5 straight to start things off for Maple River. They led by 11 twice in that first set. Callie Gefsrud does the serving for the Tri-State Tigers. Credit to Tri-State for that run they had near the latter part of set 1, for cutting that close as a big kill comes off the swing for Addison Hanig. 2-1. Point inside out to Maple River. Second year of this Maple River co-op between Maple Valley and Hope and Page, and a lot of growing pains happened over the last 2 years. Coach Poole taking over last season for this volleyball program as Chloe Wetch's serve works its way up front, and it was teed right up for Addison Hanig to send it right back down. 3-1, Maple River's lead. Raiders trying to take a 2-0 advantage. Serve for Chloe Wetch, and this one veers out of play, a hitting error. 3-2 the score. Aaliyah Carter serving for the Tri-State Tigers. Comes across, dug by Hanig. Set comes to Kaloran, and good placement by Kaloran. 4-2, she registers another kill. Serve from Hanig. Dug by Lawrence, sent right back over, picked up by Lee Rude, the libero, back over to the near side, and Kaloran goes long on the hit. Wasn't tipped up front. So Tri-State's point inside out. Remy Lawrence, the senior, will serve, a name that, a player that seems to have been around for a few years in this Tri-State Tigers team. She'll have a service error there, makes it 5-3, but you start seeing a lot of these seniors and the names just come so familiar when you're playing at the Class B level. You're playing varsity time as a 7th, 8th grader freshman, and before you know it, you have 4 full years of varsity experience. There's Motter serving. Ball comes to the near side, hammered down by Stella Satrum. That will make it 6-3, and Maple River has doubled up Tri-State. Kenzie Motter, the senior, played a whole lot of varsity time this season, but getting some opportunities tonight on senior night here in the final home regular season matchup. Bump set, comes up to the near side, and the block was coming, and Kruger, I don't know if Gockler rather kind of got phased out by that block because she didn't get a clean hit, and it did not clear the net, so now 7-3 the lead on the City of Hope scoreboard. Serve onto the near side, bump set. Works its way to Gefsrud. Gefsrud clears. Dug by Wedge. Bump set near side. Kaloran's hit goes long. 7-4. Tri-State the point in the side out. Kylie Lawrence to serve, and some changes. Wilm and Motter both came out. Did not catch yet who came in as we are underway. Hit for Kaloran. And couple Tri-State players crossing paths. That was Lawrence and Lawrence. Both kind of just stepped over each other, and neither one able to get a clear hit on the ball, so it's 8-4 now on the City of Hope scoreboard. Kaloran serve, and will be an ace. Serving has been strong tonight for the Maple River Raiders, and Tri-State wants to take a timeout. Timeout on the court. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
I'm Carrie Hepper. Rodeo takes confidence. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada, just traded an MT-845C Challenger tractor with PTO and a versatile 485 with 900 duals, 12x4 transmission, now new lower priced at $119,900. Ziegler Ag Equipment is your Woods dealer. Visit with Chuck and Neil for Woods mowers. Ziegler Ag Equipment keeps you on the cutting edge of ag technology. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9, North Ada, 218-784-2961.
Coming out of that break was a service error for Maple River, so the score at 9-5. Raiders able to play that one off the netting up top as into a block. Dug out by Carter, put down on a hit for Satrom. Satrom has registered quite a few kills here in set number 2, 10-5. And again, the Raiders will double up the Tri-State Tigers, and here's Brooklyn Olson to serve. Serve from Olson, an ace. Kind of froze up the middle of the defense. Now 11-5. And Olson, the service error. 11-6. There's been 2 big service errors that have come in this second set that have really prevented from Maple River to kind of have the score we saw in set 1 as Hallie Gockler serving. And this one will be received by Hannig. Bump set to the near side. Wetch will hit this one, and did it stay in? They're going to say it went out, and it was just out, so 11-7 the score. So Gockler will get another serve. This one dug by Lee Rude, and a play in the front row, a violation called against Maple River, and it is 11-8. Received by Hannig. Put up. Satrom comes through, and Stell Satrom registers another kill. 12-8 the score. 25-18 was the score, set 1. That was in favor of the Raiders. As Kiana Lee-Rude ready to serve. Played in the back row. Bump set to the near side. Gefsrud hits it through. Picked up by Kaloran. Bump set over to Hannig. That one across. Received by Gockler. Set comes over. Bump sets from Lee-Rude, comes over to Wetch, and she will clear this one as it's received by Gockler. Works its way to the near side. Lawrence will put this one off the hands of Olson, and Lawrence the kill. It is 12-9. Tri-State was down by 11, and set 1 ended up losing 25-18 as ball gets teed up, and a kill for Morgan Wilm. That one was a low hit from Gefsrud on the receive. 13-9 the score. Serving Wetch. Tri-State gets it over. Dug out by Wetch. Bump set from Lee-Rude. Comes to Kaloran. Kaloran's hit. Tipped by Gockler. Reeled back in. Cleared across on the hit from Gefsrud. Set to Hannig, and Hannig gets it down, stays in play. Point for Maple River, 14-9. Serve from Wetch. Received by Lawrence, and comes out of play. It was a low hit, and Hannig and Lee-Rude both kind of collapsed on that hit. And neither one able to get a clean play, so 14-10. Tigers with the point in the side out. And it's Malia Carter to serve. Her serve, received by Lee-Rude at the circle. Wetch threw on a hit. Satrom a kill, Wilm the kill. It came off a few hands before going into the stands, but 15-10 the score. Tri-State will make some rotational changes. Rabbit Head will come in. So Rabbit Head will come in and take the front row as Haddock's serve picked up by Lawrence. Rabbit Head will set and threw on a hit that the defense plays for the Raiders. Sent back the other way by Wilm. Bump sets, comes over, out of bounds. And they're going to call it Tri-State's point. So it's a point for Tri-State, 15-11 the score. Remy Lawrence to do the serving. And almost an ace. Stanky able there to make the play. Steinke rather makes the play. Leerud clears it across, and Rabbit had a hand on it in the front row. Got a little too far under as it's 16-11. Stella Satrom will come into the front row. Checking out will be Morgan Wilm. And we'll see who gets put into this match. For the Maple River Raiders, it's Mackenzie Motter. Motter in. Serve received by Lawrence. Comes back over. Played by Steinke. Goes to the left side and hammered through by Stella Satrom. 17-11. Raiders lead on the City of Hope scoreboard. Set, comes center of the net. Fritz off a block that rolls out of play. So that means it will be a point and a side out for the Tri-State Tigers. Kylie Lawrence up to serve. They will bring back in Kenna Leerud, or Will Maple River, their libero. Ball comes over and hit across by Satrom. Works its way to Lawrence. Lawrence gets the clear, dug by Wetch. Picked up by Steinke, cleared across by Wetch. And the Tigers will clear this one over, and this one will go long and bumps into the announcing table. It is 18-12. Nathan Hoots, the AD from Maple River, joked to me that we need to get a cage put in front of this broadcast area as serving was Kaloran. I feel like today more than typical, we've had a lot of balls hit this way as a kill for Satrom. Sophomore picks up another one. It is 19-12. Maybe this is the run that Maple River, they've had a few runs here, but they haven't had that long sustained run like we saw in set one. As the serve for Kaloran goes long. Broadcasters jinx as it's 19-13. And here comes Ava Fritz. Steinke will pick it up. Set to the near side. Olsen comes over. Pass up front, through on a hit, goes long. That was Carter with the hitting error. 20-13 the score. Madison Hanig will go on the front row. Emma Gullix, the senior, will see her first chance on the court. Her team up 20-13, and Gullix serve. Reeled back in, through on a hit. Pass comes near side, and Leerud unable to clear the net. 20-14 the score. So Gullix will take her spot in the back right corner. Holly Gockler serving, another senior getting an opportunity to play here tonight. As the serve received, tipped by Wedge, picked up by Kaloran. Comes to Hanig. Hanig hammers it down. Defense responds. Hit on the near side for the Tigers off the block. Satrom, 6'2", used every inch of that height to get that block. 21-14 the score on the City of Hope scoreboard. And now it is Kenna Leerud. 1,000 plus digs on her career. They had a little ceremony before as part of the Parents' Night celebration to honor those 1,000 digs, as it is Gullix with the dig. Ball near side, through on a hit, comes right over, and Gullix got a hand on this one, but that was falling fast, 21-15. And it will be a Tri-State's ball. Gallegepsrud to serve. 25-18 was the score in set one in favor of Maple River. Played by Leerud, works its way to Hanig near side, and that one went long, untouched front row, so 21-16. Serve from Getzrud, that one goes long, 22-16. And Chloe Wetch to serve. And almost thought she was going to have an ace. Nice job by Tri-State to extend the rally. Ball comes to Killorn, and it comes right back on a block. No one can get there. 22-17 the score. Carter to serve. This one dug out. Played at the circle. Teed up. Threw on a hit for Wilm. Bump set for Tri-State. They clear it across. Dug by Gullix. Reeled back in play. And threw on a hit for Wilm. Nice deep hit for Carter. Cleared across by the Tigers. Received by Gullix. Threw on a hit for Hanig. But the defense for Tri-State responds yet again. Ball comes to Hanig. She'll just clear this one over. Tri-State works this one to Lawrence, and this one comes right through. And that will make it 23-17. So 23-17 is our score. And Addison Hanig to score. By the way, that ball came right for us and hit the laptop. So if you lost us for a second, that's why. As a ball comes to the near side, and this one hit through. Set comes right back across. Dug out by Hanig. Through on a hit that clears for Olsen and misplayed by Tri-State. It is 24-17. Maple River. Actually, it will be a point for Tri-State, so it's 23-18. Bump set, comes back over to Olsen. Olsen will get this one across. Received by Fritz. Fritz will hit this one through, goes long. 24-18 the score. And now it is Maple River serving for set point, and Mackenzie Motter, the senior, will serve. Maple River trying to take a 2-0 lead. Dog back row. Set to the near side. Hit goes long for Kylie Lawrence. And 25-18 is our final score in set 2. And the Raiders tonight on senior night have themselves a 2-0 advantage against the Tri-State Tigers. We'll step aside. Back with more volleyball next on YourLiveEvent.com.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro and surrounding communities, ready to provide you with service work to existing and new customers. Whether Corey and the crew installed your heating and cooling system or not, they're ready to assist you with your service concerns. And if it's time to update your heating and cooling systems, whether it's your home, farm shop, a cabin, or office building, give Corey and the crew at Goose River Heating and Cooling a call. 701-430-1990. That's Goose River Heating and Cooling, Hillsboro, serving the Hillsboro area and surrounding communities.
Harvest is here, and that means we all need to be careful. Hello, this is Bethany Rentz with Irie Insurance. We want to make sure everyone up and down the valley has a safe and successful harvest. Take extra special care in your travels. Slow-moving combines, mud-covered roads, and debris are just a few things during harvest that can be dangerous. So take your time, watch your surroundings, and most of all, be patient and slow down. For more harvest safety tips, go to irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com and our score on the City of Hope scoreboard. 2-0 lead for Maple River over Tri-State. They won 25-18 both sets, so identical 25-18 victories for the Maple River Raiders. Win tonight, and they will be the 6th seed for the Region 1 tournament. They would end their Region 1 schedule at a 5-6 record. Tri-State can do no better now than being the number 12 seed. We will have select Region 1 play-in matches coming up Friday night here on yourliveevent.com. We'll have full coverage, of course, once everything gets sent over to the neutral site at Enderlin. We'll have that beginning Monday night. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday will be the Region 1 volleyball tournament. As we are set to go for set 3. Maple River will serve first. Chloe Wetch back at the service line. And this will be an ace. Came right off the hands of Gockler, hit the rafters and came down 1-0. Raiders score first all 3 sets so far tonight. Next serve. Dug in the front row by Gefsrud. Comes back to Gefsrud, and she won't clear the net. Hitting error, 2-0. Raiders advantage. Raiders playing Tri-State for the only time this season. Sometimes you get those non-region matchups. Sometimes you run across a region opponent in the tournament. They have not had that here, as the serve from Wetch will get away from her and comes out of play. 2-1 the score. Serve will be received by Hanig, sent back over. Dug in the back row, put across. Nice play in the front row for Malia Carter for the Tri-State Tigers. She faked the set, instead comes straight over the net to make it 2-2. And Callie Gefsrud back to the service line. In 25-18, those were hard-fought 18 points for Tri-State. At one point, they were down by 11. That was back in set 1 as Hanig receives the serve overpass picked up by Wetch, but Maple River can't clear the net. And Tri-State, their first lead of the night, 3-2 here in set 3. Serve picked up by Olsen. Set comes to Kaloran. Kaloran's ball one-handed out of play by Gockler, and we are tied 3-3. Just our third tie of the night, second tie here this set. And it's Hanig serving. Received by Gockler onto the near side, off a block, picked up in the front row. I think they're going to call a lift. No, they'll call 4 hits. So it never cleared. 4 hits called against Tri-State. 4-3. Next serve for Hanig, and that's an ace. 5-3. 3 straight points for the Raiders. They lead 2-0. Hanig served. Navratil will pick this one up. Set onto the near side. Through a hit. Was tipped in the front row. Picked up by Hanig to Wetch to the near side. And Olsen's hit comes sent over and out of play. 6-3 the score. Maple River is doubling up Tri-State. Maple River has not had a long trip to the service line in a while here tonight. As the bump set to the near side to Kaloran and puts it down. 7-3 the score. Next serve for Hanig. Played in the back row. Bump set near side. Shoot set clears it. Picked up by Wetch. Bump set back to the near side to Kaloran. And Kaloran the kill. That was Gockler who made the diving play at it. 8-3 the score, and the Raiders take a 5-point lead. Tri-State wants a timeout. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
8-3, Maple River leads Tri-State on our City of Hope scoreboard. Thanks for joining us. Region 1 Volleyball on yourliveevent.com. Maple River looking for a straight set victory tonight on senior night, on parents' night, and a good crowd out here at Maple Valley High School. And a service error out of the timeout. That timeout really working in favor for the Tigers as they get a point in the side out of the deal. And Malia Carter to serve. Serve from Carter. Dug by Learud. Set to the near side. Hit across by Wilm. Tigers will set. They go near side. And the hit works its way through. Nice dig in the back row and a clear for Wedge. Looked like the Tigers were going to have a point coming their way. And Steinke, another great dig. Bumps it onto the near side. Cleared across by Learud. Set to the circle and into a block. That was Fritz into the block and actually didn't clear, so it's going to be called hit number 4, 9-4 the score. Satram in on the front row. And it's Iris Richmond serving. The serve. Set to the circle, onto the near side. Lawrence hits it through. Dug by Richmond. Reeled back in. Cleared across by Wetch. Played at the circle. Comes up front. Cleared all the way to the back row. Richmond will set to Wetch and through the block. Dug by Gockler. Set back center of the court and cleared by Fritz. And Fritz set this one, and it caused a jumble in the back row for Tri-State. Rather for Maple River, giving Tri-State the point, 9-5. Canaliru, the libero, back in. Remy Lawrence serving. This one dug by Olson. Set to the near side, through for Satram. But 4 hits called, so 9-6. Tri-State had their only lead of the night that came here on this set. Serve for Lawrence. Works its way back to Kaloran. Kaloran can't clear the net, 9-7. So now Tri-State pulling themselves within 2. And it's Lawrence. Received by Steinke. Put up front. Through on a hit for Olson. Now hit on the near side. Tipped by Learud. Works its way back to Learud. She will get the clear. 9-7. Tri-State down by 2 on the City of Hope scoreboard. Wetch will set onto the near side. Cleared for Olson. Tri-State will set this one to Gockler. Gockler gets it through. Hit by Olson. Back to Olson on the set from Wetch. And received by Tri-State. And the Tigers will get a clear. Bump set. Comes to Wetch. Comes right over. One-handed by Olson. Cleared, but too long for Maple River. And it is now 9-8. Picked up on the near side. Pass comes across, through, comes out of play, and it will be a point for the Raiders. 10-8, Maple River's advantage. Bray Kaloran serving. Picked up at the circle. Bump set near side. This one comes through. Set. Left side. Through on a hit from Olson. And Olson goes long, 10-9. This has been a battle of a set 3. Kylie Lawrence serve. Received by Learud. Cleared across by Kaloran. Actually, Kaloran didn't clear. It's finally cleared by Wetch. Comes up front. Through on a hit. At the circle. Comes teed up. Satram hits it through. Gets ready for the block, but Tri-State takes an extra second. They will clear it. Maple River will clear it. 10-9 our score here in set 3 on the City of Hope scoreboard. Bump set to the near side. And 4 hits is going to be the call. Yeah, it's 4 hits. It didn't clear. It kind of hovered over that plane. So now 10-10's the score. Serve for Lawrence at the circle. Through on a hit, down for Satram. Maple River with the lead, 11-10. Emma Gullix will come back in here to serve. Her team leading 11-10. Set near side, tip by Kaloran, and it was a low hit. So 11-11, another tie. We went the first two sets with just one tie. We've had 4 ties here in this set. Ava Fritz ready to serve. Serve from Fritz, service error. And now we're just trading points as it's 12-11. Wilm in. And then Wilm will check out. Ashton Hanig, the senior, will step on the court for the first time tonight with Ganna Leroux to serve. And it'll be an ace for Leroux. 13-11 the score. And serve comes in, it's an ace. So I think I was ahead on a point. Yeah, no, there we go. They get caught up. It is 14-11. I thought I was ahead on a point there for us, but 14-11 our score on the City of Hope scoreboard. Next serve comes across. Set to the near side, through a block, dug out by Kaloran, bump set onto the near side. Hannigan to a block, and she will clear it over. It's kind of a 50-50 ball at the front of the net as bump to the near side. Kaloran hits it, and this one long. 14-12 the score. Allie Gockler will serve. And it will be an ace. It comes off the hands of Gullix. 14-13 the score. Dug by Gullix. Bump set. Comes to Wetch. And it is in. 15-13. Chloe Wetch ready to serve. Bump set. And cleared from the back row, played by Hanig. Set back over to Hanig, and Hanig's hit, believe, was tipped. And they will say it was not, so 15-14. I thought maybe it caught hands in the front row. Callie Gefsrud to serve. Serve from Gefsrud. Received by Leroux. Bump set comes in the back row. Gullix unable to clear this one. So 15-15, another tie here in this set. This is one of those where the ties just keep getting us closer and closer into the 20s. Serve from Gefsrud. Dug by Gullix. Picked up by Leroux. Put across by Kaloran. And cleared back by Tri-State. Gullix will get the pass. Comes to Wetch. Cleared by Kaloran. And misplayed by the Tigers. Tiebreaker goes to Maple Rivers. 16-15 the score. Maple Rivers won 25-18 in both of our first two sets. Addison Hanig, the sophomore, to serve. Coming out will be Emma Gullix. Brooklyn Olsen into the front row. Serve dug by Gockler. Received by Wetch. Bump set to the near side and down, but out of play. No, in play for Brooklyn Olsen. Olsen the kill, 17-15. And losing her footing was Gockler on the second hit of the serve receive. That will make it 18-15. Serve from Hanig. Set to the near side. Threw on a hit from Lawrence. Picked up by Wetch. Put across by Kaloran. Now threw on a hit that's received from Hanig. Bump set, cleared across from Kaloran. 18-15 our score here in set 3. And unable to clear was Lawrence. 19-15. Maple River leads by 4. Ball near side, threw on a hit. That was a hit by Hanig, cleared across by the Raiders. Now played by Hanig in the back row to Ashton. Hanig, her hit is down. Dug by Tri-State. Bump set to the near side. Wetch will set to Hanig. Hanig's hit off a block. Dug by Wetch, set by Hannick, comes to Kaloran, and Kaloran's hit is received and through a block, and a point coming the way of the Tri-State Tigers. That is 19-16. And that will put Malia Carter at the service line. Dug by Leerud, set to the near side, hammered down by Brooklyn Olsen. 20-16. Now pressure time for Tri-State. As the serve comes over for Wilm, but the Tigers will pick up the point. It is 20-17. Remy Lawrence serving. Dug in the back row, set, put up, through on a hit. That was Olsen with the hit. Tigers will send it back off a block. And I believe the block will go to Satram. 21-17 the score. And it's Bree Kaloran to serve for Maple River. And an ace, 22-17. 25-18 was the score of both of our sets. This one could be similar as Kaloran's serve. Played in the back row at the circle. Set to the near side. Gockler hits it through. Steinke with the dig. Set to the left side. Comes across from Olsen. Received in the back row. And cleared across on a free ball for Tri-State. Set. Finessed across by Satram. Set right back. Steinke a nice dig, but it's into the stands to make it 22-18. And Kylie Lawrence will serve. Serve from Lawrence. Dug by Leerud. Set onto the near side and through, and it just stays in play for Brooklyn Olsen. 23-18. In for Maple River, Addison Haddock. She will go in the front row. And then Emma Gullix will come back to serve. And 50-50 ball at the net, and Tri-State can't clear it. So a point for the Raiders, 24-18, and they will be serving match point, and it will be the senior Emma Gullix. And this one goes long, 24-19. And it's Ava Fritz to serve. This is still set point. Rather match point, and it ends on a service error. 25-19, and that will make this one a final. Maple River defeats Tri-State in the final of the regular season, 25-18, 25-18, 25-19. Postgame show next on YourLiveEvent.com.
You want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsborough location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Here it's way more hands-on. The college has better equipment than the shop I'm at now. Like, you name it, they got it. You get to use your tools and your hands a lot more. My name is Sean, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like, every time I go to a meeting, like, everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
Hey, what you doing?
Crawling around under my planter trying to figure out if I need any maintenance parts replaced.
It's harvest time, buddy.
Yeah, I know, but the guys at RDK Enterprises keep reminding me to check now, just in case I need something ordered.
What do I look for?
Just give RDK a call and ask some questions. They are the guys I go to for answers.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will answer all of your planter questions or come out to your farm and take a look at your planter. Give us a call, 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Trace Tisberg. I'm confident on the stage, and when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
Triple E Incorporated in Page is cheering on the Raiders. As they compete both on and off the field and on the court, you put in the effort to build a team with trust, experience, and the ability to accomplish your goals. The team at Triple E Incorporated is built the same way, with knowledge and experience that you can trust to get the job done with timeliness and efficiency. For your next non-residential building project, contact Triple E Incorporated, 701-668-2258, or stop by the office in Page. Make your next project a winner with a team from Triple E Incorporated in Page.
Hope Page Public Schools are committed to the development of all students by providing a high-quality education that is reflective of the strong values in our communities. The staff at Hope Page Public Schools work each day to enable and inspire students to achieve academic excellence and make positive contributions to our world. Learn more about Hope Page Public Schools by visiting hope-page.k12.nd.us. We are Hope Page, and we will change the world.
And our final score here tonight on our City of Hope scoreboard, Maple River finishes the regular season 13-18, 5-6 in Region 1. They got a straight set win over the Tri-State Tigers, 25-18, 25-18, 25-19. Tri-State ends their regular season 1-10, 11-17 overall. They are the 12 seed. They will play at Wyndmere Lidgerwood on Friday night. Maple River will finish as the 6th seed. They'll be at home Friday night, and it looks like Richland is in action tonight, but it looks like Richland likely to be that opponent Friday night. We'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com. Well, Maple River came out strong in set 1 and had an 11-point lead, and then Tri-State came out on this strong run down by 10, and they cut it close. It was 19-16 before Maple River closed out on that run to win 25-18. Same story in the second set, except it was closer earlier on. But Tri-State battled till the end. Maple River got the win 25-18. Well, in the third set, a little bit of a different look in that one. We were tied 6 times, make that 5 times in set number 3. But ultimately it was Maple River coming away again 25-19 with the late run to close out set 3 to get the victory here tonight. So a win for the Raiders in their final home regular season matchup. They will be back here on Friday for the Region 1 play-in matchup. Let's take a break here on our postgame show. We'll give out some of our postgame awards that is coming up next on yourliveevent.com.
Farmers, are you expanding, upgrading, or want to automate? Visit with the experienced staff at Hope Electric to learn about the latest electrical systems and the newest technologies that they have developed to make your operation more efficient. Get a custom system in place with features like iPad truck loading and remote view grain storage, touchscreen controls, hazard monitoring systems, and wireless cellular cameras to protect your assets. Hope Electric, serving the agricultural and commercial industry since 1978. Visit hopeelectric.com or call 701-945-2460.
Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou does it all. They provide full shop services for your tractors, combines, trucks, pickups, and cars. Their tire department carries a full line of name brand tires, and they've got state-of-the-art alignment equipment. And don't forget about the parts department. They have parts for just about anything, right down to your lawnmower. Call today, 218-935-2774. Larson Parts and Repair Inc., Highway 59 in Bijou.
And back here on our post-game show, trying to give out some of our post-game awards. And here on senior night and some of the parents that were honored tonight, we're going to kind of give out group awards. First, our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game. That is going to go to Kiana Leroux, the junior, who was honored before the matchup for her 1,000th career dig that she got during the Langdon tournament. So that will be our RDK Enterprises Precision Player of the Game for coming into tonight, surpassing 1,000 digs. While our Enbridge Energy Players of the Game, that will go to the senior class for the Maple River Raiders, who all were able to get on the court tonight, all were able to contribute, and all were part of this season here so far for the Raiders. So that senior class of Chloe Wetch, Jamie Vabram, Mackenzie Motter, Brooklyn Olson, Emma Gullix, and Ashton Hannig, they are the Enbridge Energy Players of the Game for tonight's win against Tri-State, 25-18, 25-19. Let's take another break here on our post-game show. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
School district is moving forward with the plan to build a new pre-K classroom, community fitness center, and gymnasium with locker rooms. The classroom will provide more space for a growing pre-K program. The fitness center will provide opportunities to benefit all Maple Valley communities, and the gym will allow more opportunities for all activities of the Maple River Co-op. Plus, the plan is to build with no new taxes. Contact the business manager to see how you can help make this a reality today at 701-749-2570.
The Maple Valley Parents Organization is an organization whose main purpose is to support all Maple Valley student activities and to promote a healthy environment and attitudes for the youth. Their aim is to encourage growth and interest in these areas by supporting them in a sportsmanlike manner. The Maple Valley Parents Organization is open to anyone. If you'd like to become a member or see upcoming events, like their Facebook page by searching Maple Valley Parents Organization on Facebook.
All right, we are back here on our post-game show. A straight set win tonight for the Maple River Raiders, and Stella Satcham is going to join us, sophomore on the team. First off, let's talk about your senior classmates. What have they meant to you so far in your career?
Well, I've gotten really close with a few of them, and they're a huge part of our team. They, especially the ones that play all the way around, it's going to be really hard to replace them. I'm going to miss them a lot.
You guys came out with some energy there in set one. How much was for your senior teammates?
It was good. It just made senior night a lot better for them.
You got some big hitting up front, and when you guys get dialed in, you guys come out really strong. What is that relationship like with you and the other hitters up front?
We're all just very supportive of each other, and I mean, sometimes it's frustrating if you don't get set to, but you know, they're still positive in the front, like supporting each other.
All right, and you guys will get a chance to have a playoff match at home Friday night. How much are you looking forward to that opportunity?
I'm really looking forward to it. I think we'll play really well, and we'll come out strong.
All right, well, why don't you hand the mic over to your coach. Thanks for joining us here. And Craig Poole is going to join us now here on the postgame. You guys played well for senior night. Set number one, you guys took that 10-point lead. Tri-State, credit to them, they kept chipping away at it, and they were able to come in and make that one close.
Yeah, they did. They're a team that's scrappy. You know, they don't give up. They keep working on things, and then guess what? You start getting into a couple of mistakes. You know, some hitting errors and different things, and those things can kind of compile, and then you can start to get a little bit nervous when you see how close that score is all of a sudden.
Yeah, and Tri-State, like we talked about in the pregame, they've only gotten better the last couple of weeks. Looking at the scores, looking at the teams that they played, you want to get the win tonight to secure that 6th seed, which you guys did, but they really challenge you. They put you in kind of, I'd almost say, playoff scenarios that you're going to see from every match moving forward. Was it a good thing to see that tonight?
Oh, definitely. You know, anytime you can kind of put that challenge up to your team too, because we went in with the mindset this was a playoff game, you know, and then you can start challenging yourself, and you see how you can start to become confident in those semi-stressful situations, and then you can build on that. You're going to go on Friday. We're going to go, hey, we've been here. It looks like we're probably going to end up with Richland. And Richland is one of those, they kind of scare me a little bit. They've got some potential. They got some really good hitters. Their serving the last time we played them was spot on. It'll be interesting.
And on top of that, 3 times. Now you're going to see them. It's always so difficult to beat a team 3 times. What are you guys going to have to do on your end to make it more challenging for them?
You know, the biggest thing is for us is to make sure that we're ready for their serves, and we're ready to be able to pick the ball up and put it back at them. You know, and they got Megan Zark and Blake. You know, they are, they're all region players. You know, and they can block and they can hit, and they will take different angles at you. And so we have to make sure that we have try to get our lineup situated where we're going to be matched up well with them.
And finally, Coach. You said before the matchup that you want to get all your seniors in and the opportunities that you can. You got them all in, and all of them didn't just get on there. I feel that all of them had an opportunity to contribute and get some fingerprints on tonight's win.
You know, that was really important, too. They did. They came in. They made a play or two, made good things happen. You know, even the one girl we had come in, and Mackenzie Motter, she came in and served, and she was putting the pressure on. She hits kind of a different ball. It's not a hard ball, but it's kind of a floaty thing, so it's kind of tough to read, and she managed to do some nice things. Emma did a great job. We even got Ashton in at the end, and am I missing somebody? I probably am. Oh, and then we had Jamie Vavra in too. You know, Jamie came in the right side and made a couple of really interesting plays, made things happen for us.
Yeah, and important for the seniors. Well, I'll let you go back and enjoy some time here with your team, but we'll see you again come Friday.
That sounds great. Looking forward to it.
All right, absolutely. Craig Poole with us. Ella Statrum also joined us tonight as it was a win tonight for the Raiders. We'll take one last break. We'll be back with more of our postgame show here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes!
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in North Dakota, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
And back one last time here on our post-game show. Thanks to Craig Poole and thanks to Stella Satrum for joining us. And the seniors tonight, again, congratulations to them for getting the win tonight on senior night. And they will play again Friday night. Looks like Richland, as we talked about, will likely be that opponent. We'll have it for you on YourLiveEvent.com. We want to thank yet again all of our sponsors who have been part of our broadcast throughout this year, and there's still more to come. Of course, as we have playoffs as well as we'll have basketball, all that coming your way this winter as well. But thanks again to Nathan Hoots and for getting us out here as well tonight. That will do it for our broadcast. Again, our final on the City of Hope scoreboard. It is a straight set win for Maple River over Tri-State, 25-18, 25-18, 25-19. Thanks for joining us on YourLiveEvent.com.